Let's talk about the news at hand. Republican headquarters vandalized. I'm looking at some of the photos. We saw them online. Rape, the date, and all that. Love to say I'm stunned that this sort of thing happened, but I'm not.
I am.
Really?
I am, because I didn't think that this type of level would be stooped to. I'm always. I'd rather be disappointed than surprised by what people will do, what cowards will do. The party believes, and we all believe in being able to discuss ideas, even if we disagree, to discuss it civilly and particularly on a political level. But the depth to which this kind of discussion has gone to, from Maxine Waters, demanding that people mob anyone that is supportive of Trump, to Senator Feinstein's, last-minute October surprise a couple of weeks early, only because she had to do it at that time.
Right.
It degrades our ability to discuss these types of things in a rational and meaningful manner, and it results in something like this. Whoever these persons are, if they have an objection, then they should, as I said last night at the press conference, they've got the right to free speech, but not when it comes to taking criminal acts, and it's just very disappointing.
And this goes well beyond free speech. This goes into hate speech.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's, plain and simple. One side of the building, all sides, what we're just looking at here, the photo in the papers, at the side that was nailed?
There are papers on Facebook, too. There really wasn't any one side of the building that was left clean, which is a shame. One of the things I said at the press conference last night was it's very troubling. We have a number of women that work in our building. We have
you point out there's 7 of them.
Right. There are over 24 precinct committeemen who are women who come to our headquarters to do the work that they do because they volunteer to participate and give back to the community in this fashion. And now they get to come in and face this type of defacing. It's very troublesome. And I can't imagine what it would feel like to be one of them walking into our doors and looking at this crap.
I can't either. It's a disgusting thing. As you began your statement, hate has no place in the political process. Violence has no place in the political process. Unfortunately, we're seeing abundances of both.
And again, it's one thing if there was, there are always bad apples. Doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on. An hour before I was told about this, I sent out an email to our precinct committeemen, and I said, there are some good Democrats and there are some bad Republicans. That was one of the phrases I had. I acknowledge that. I know a number of Democrats that I consider friends.
Me too.
But when people in the leadership of the National Party entice this type of action, it borders on soliciting riots. And
ask Steve Scalise about that.
Yes, and that free speech is not protected.
No.
And you don't see, generally speaking, I'm not aware of people, particularly locally, you don't see people on our side of the fence, encouraging this type of activity.
No.
You go and you vote at the ballot box. You go, and if you want to say something, you want to take a position, you volunteer for a campaign, you get out, you talk to your friends, you talk to your neighbors. You do not take criminal activity to a new level in either support of or in derogation to a particular candidate or a party.
Yeah, it's a sad thing that it happened. It's a terrible thing, and let's hope the police can come up with whoever did it. But
and we will continue to fight on in order to make sure that we elect strong fiscal conservatives who are going to stand up and make sure that this type of thing, when it happens, is strongly punished.